These are my sweet and salty oatmeal cookies. And these cookies actually start by toasting some oats as well as some coconut and some cashews. So right here today I'm using instant oats. You can also use old-fashioned oats, which are a little bit thicker and a little bit hardier. Either will work. So I have my oats, and to my oats I'm also going to add some sweetened flaked coconut, about half a cup, and then about half of a cup of salted cashews. So into this mixture I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of honey. So already we're incorporating some sweet elements and some salty elements right here. So with a spatula, I'll stir this all together. It'll be a little sticky at first. That honey is going to want to stick together, but try and break it up with a spatula and incorporate it as best you can. It's almost going to look like granola at this point. So I'll grab my sheet pan, lined with parchment, and I'll pour my oat, coconut, cashew mixture onto the pan. I'll break up any large bits. So now I'll pop this in the oven and just let it toast at 350 for about 10 to 12 minutes until it's nice and fragrant. The oats and the coconut will start to darken just a little bit. So this is looking good. After about 10 minutes, it looks nice and toasty brown. I can really smell the oats, and the coconut definitely looks toasted. So once your toasted oat mixture has cooled, you're gonna take your all-purpose flour and whisk into that some baking soda, some salt, and just a kiss of cinnamon. I'll whisk this all together to get everything combined with the flour. And then I'll grab my toasted oat mixture here, and with the help of the parchment, add it all into my flour. So I'll set this aside. The next thing you want to do is add your brown sugar to your butter, as well as some white sugar, and then cream this until it's a nice sandy paste. So now I'll add 1 large egg, also at room temperature, and some vanilla extract. So now I'll add all of my dry ingredients with the oats and those wonderful toasted nuts and that coconut. Blend this on low at first. And then I also have some white chocolate chips. Perfect for that sweet and salty combination. So as soon as this is blended together, I'll stop the mixer and I'll just give it a couple folds by hand to mix it the rest of the way. So I have my oven preheated to 350. I'll grab a parchment-lined baking sheet here, and I like these cookies to be on the hearty side, so I'm using a 1.5 ounce scoop. You could use a smaller scoop if you like. So you want to scoop your cookie dough out onto the tray, and these don't spread as much as some other cookies, so you just want to just barely give them a head start, just a very slight flattening. And then if you're someone who really likes to see what's in the cookie on the outside, you can take some cashews, you can take some white chocolate chips, and just kind of press them into the cookie. You know, you're not looking for perfection, you're not looking for a pattern. It's just nice to see what's in the cookie, so people know what they're going to eat. And then the final touch that you definitely don't want to leave off of these cookies is a little sprinkling of some coarse salt. So I'm using some kosher salt, and I kind of take just barely a pinch and just evenly sprinkle it over the top of each cookie. And the salt just really brings together the mild flavor of those oats, the sweetness of the honey, the sweetness of the white chocolate. It's what really brings this whole sweet and salty cookie together. So I'll bake these sweet and salty oatmeal cookies in my 350-degree oven for about 12 to 15 minutes. I prefer my oatmeal cookies a little bit more on the baked side because I think the caramelization adds more flavor. But if you like your oatmeal cookies a little bit on the chewier side, check them after about 10 to 12 minutes and take them out whenever you think they look ready. So your sweet and salty oatmeal cookies are done when they're a nice deep golden brown, and they've just started to brown a bit towards the middle. So I guarantee that these sweet and salty oatmeal cookies will be the most flavorful oatmeal cookie that you will bake this season. If you want the full recipe, check out my blog. I'll put the link to the recipe in the description box below. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to Baking with Dan on YouTube. I would really appreciate it. And until next time, stay sweet.